Poda, CQ Poda. Had to duck under a big spider web. See if this works better. Hey, good morning, guys. It's Tango Oscar Mike. It's early in the morning here, but I wanted to get out and do a POTA. I think it's a little, yeah, it's almost exactly 7 o'clock in the morning, but I wanted to get out and do a POTA today. Hopefully get home in time to still have time to do some work on the trailer. It's cool now. I think it's like 60 degrees, maybe 65. But it's supposed to go up to like 85, 86. That's what it's been. That's where it's been the last few days, and it's been a little hot out. I have to say, I really enjoyed my winter hikes, even though there were times that I was cold. I think I'd rather be cold, a little chilly, than just completely drenched in sweat myself, you know. So the trails look a lot different than they were before. As you can see, they're all grown over, which means I gotta take extra precautions because the ticks will be out in full force. My clothes are treated, but they've been washed a few times now, so I actually wanted to retreat them again last night and forgot. So I had some bug spray in the car, so I sprayed some extra bug spray on me. You know, hopefully keep them off my legs and stuff, but you know, as soon as I get home, I'll get a quick shower and do a good tick check. But they are bad. Just playing in the yard, Augie's got a few. In our yard at home, Augie's got a few on them here and there. I haven't been filming a lot of the trailer work, just because I think that's kind of boring at this point. But I am still working on it. I have a little bit more sanding to do, and then I actually started putting some plastic on it, and I'm going to start painting here before too long. It's the first time I've worn the pack, a full pack in a while. I just haven't had time to get out and do some POTA, and it's been killing me. I have been doing quite a bit of POTA hunting yet lately, and my CW is getting better. I've been working on my decoding skills using the Morserino and listening to the YouTube videos and audio files from Morse Ninja. And I think Charlie is doing an interview with him later on this month, and there's hundreds of files at different speeds. I'm listening to them right around at 25 words per minute, and I'm doing stuff like 100 most common words, repeated, and call sign prefixes. In another month, man, you won't be able to get through here without a machete. The chair, as usual. Okay. Now, I have a smaller throw bag with line and a weight in it and everything else, but this isn't that much heavier. It is a little bulkier, but it isn't that much more heavier, and it's so much faster to put the line back in it when you go, and it fits in the outside of the pack. I don't always take this. I use this when I'm at home and I'm just want to throw up an antenna in a tree because it's so darn easy. But it is a great system. So I hooked a pretty good sized nub, which I think will work just fine. Yeah. Okay, so I just checked POTA spotter and there's no spots as of right now. I mean, there's a couple, but there's no single sideband on 40 right now. So I'm finding a clear frequency and I'm going to start calling. It's a little bit before 8, so it's still early in the morning on the East Coast, but hopefully I can get enough East Coast people to make an activation. Kilo 9 whiskey. Go ahead and I'll give you a good signal report. Copy the 5-2 in Alabama. I got you at about a 5-4 here in western Pennsylvania. Station calling, go ahead.
Roger, this is Whiskey 1, Echo Bravo Mike, W1 EBM, over.
W1 EBM, this is November 3 Whiskey Sierra. I'm at Park 1360 doing a POTA activation.
Roger, November 3 Whiskey Sierra, Parks on the air, W1 Echo Bravo Mike. Name is Gary, I'm in New Hampshire. Your signal is 4x5, 4x5. I'm going to be running a net at 8 a.m. You're welcome to check in. You're going to hear stations from Nova Scotia to Georgia if you'd like to hook up with any of them. It's the East Coast Amateur Radio Service at 8 a.m., sir. N3WS, good luck in Parks on the air, W1 EBM, over.
Roger, you're a 5-9 here in Pennsylvania, and I will move to another frequency.
Thank you, sir. My scope shows openings up and down, so I think you can pick a quiet spot. Thank you. W1 EBM back at 8 a.m. for e-cars.
Okay, 73. This is November 3 Whiskey Sierra. I'm going to QSY find a new frequency, and I will post it on the POTA spotting site. I'll be clear of this frequency.
Roger, thank you, sir. That was November 3 Whiskey Sierra. He's going to be posting a new frequency slightly up or slightly down from 7255 to continue his Parks on the air work. Thank you very much, sir, for the cooperation. 73 W1 EBM back in 5 minutes.
That's Kilo Baker 1, Lima Victoria. Roger, I got you at about a 5-4, 5-4.
Wow, that is unbelievable. Okay, 5-4, I'm doing 50 watts, only 50 watts on an OLSB. And, I'm in Wells, Vermont, on beautiful Lake St. Catherine. 69 Mike X-Ray Charlie Mobile.
9, Mike X-Ray Charlie. Whiskey 9, Mike's X-Ray Charlie. Got you in the log. You're about a 5-4, 5-4.
You're 5-7, 57, Illinois. Name is Larry, go ahead.
Okay, Larry, thanks. The name here is Tom, Tango Oscar Mike. I hiked out in the woods here early this morning to get a early morning hike in because I have lots of other work to get done today. But I appreciate the contact.
Alpha Juliet 4, Echo Oscar. Kilo Zulu 9 Whiskey. November 2, United Sugar Mike. November United 4 November. November United 4 November.
Whiskey Victor 1 Whiskey. I got you at about a 5-3 into Western Pennsylvania.
Well, you are 5 by 5 in Connecticut. How's it going out there? How are the bands?
So far it seems pretty good. I'm getting around. I got Alabama, North Carolina, New York, Kentucky, Wisconsin. So it seems pretty good today so far.
Oh, very good, Tommy. This is Don in Connecticut. I'll probably activate later. I'll look for you park to park if you're still there, buddy.
Roger, Roger. Don, you came up to a 5-7 just now.
I'll take that and run with it. Have fun, Tom. We'll see you later.
Roger, Roger. Have a great day. I heard a station down there in the noise. If you want to try again, I'll try to pull you out. Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Was that Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo? Roger, Roger. I'll also give you a 5-3 here into Western Pennsylvania. I'm also QRP running 10 watts out here in the park. So I made 16 contacts there, not complaining. It's early in the morning. You know, you definitely have better luck later in the day. But this is the time that I had today to get out and do this. Like I said, I wanted to get some more work done on the trailer and some other stuff. But I think I'm going to try doing a little hunting here and see if I can't get anybody else real quick, just to give those other hunters that may be out early a chance to get me, or to have somebody else in their log. So let's pull the little phone out here and take a look. Park to park, park to park, November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra, park to park,
QSL, QSL, I'm in Park K 1360 here in Pennsylvania.
I copy Kilo 1360, I've got you about a 5858 and a Kilo 3752. Hey, thanks for the park to park, my friend.
Roger, Roger. Also have you a 5858 into Pennsylvania. Thanks for the contact.
Roger, hey, good luck on your activation again. Thanks for the park to park. 7-3, my friend.
7-3. Park to park, November 3, Whiskey Sierra. November 3, Whiskey Sierra. I got you at about a 5-7. I am at Park 1360. That's 1360. QSL, QSL. Thanks for the contact. Roger, 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 Roger. 73. Park to park, November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
November 3, park to park, go again.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra. I have you a 5-7 into Park 1360, 1360.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra. Thank you for the 5-6 here, 5-9 into Park Kilo 2928, and I have your park as 1360. QSL?
QSL, and thank you for the 2928. Have a great activation.
You too. Good luck. 73. Kilo Alpha 5, Whiskey Mike Foxtrot, calling CQ Park from the air. You're on deck.
Well, I think that's it. So now, let's see. Let's see how many contacts I had. 5 on that page, right? No, 1, 2, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 contacts, and 3 park to parks. So I did a little hunting for other people activating parks, which I always try to do to support each other. It's nice to get those contacts in the log. For the first part of that activation, I was doing CW at home and I had turned my radio power down, So I was only running about 6.5 watts there for the first part of the activation, probably for the first 10 contacts, and then I realized it and turned it up, but it was turned down there in the beginning. So if you worked me the first part of those, if you're one of those first calls that I worked, we've made contact on 6.5 watts there. When you activate, if you activate a park, do you like to go and sit up all day, or do you like to go out and do the activation and get out of there? I'm more that kind, especially when I'm doing the hiking ones. As the temperature rises, obviously it's going to get hotter, but the bugs come out in force. You know, the bugs will really start to come out, and it's just nice to get it done early in the morning or later in the evening. I keep saying I'm going to do some later in the evening activations for the West Coast people, but I find it hard to get motivated, usually because I am busy all day working hard, and then right at the end of the day it's like, okay, do I really want to load the car up and go out for a hike and try to get a hike in before it gets dark? But the days are getting so long now. I mean, it's daylight. There's still light until, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock. If you've seen in my other videos, you could see out through all of these areas, and now it's just all overgrown. But don't get me wrong, I like the greenness of summer and, you know, sunshine, but there was something about those winter hikes that were just really nice. So if you're working on your CW, your Morse code, or if you've been activating parks and doing different activities from Morse code, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I've been working on it, I gotta admit, I've been working on it for a couple of years now, and I struggled in the beginning, and then I hit a plateau and I get frustrated, and I put the key away in a drawer and I don't look at it for 6 months. That's what happened the first few times I did it. I just got a jagger in the crotch. Ooh. Thorn jagger, we call them jaggers. But yeah, so I worked on it. When I first started CW, I was all over it, but I started learning by looking at the dits and das on paper, and obviously that's not what you're supposed to do, and it hosed me up really good for a long time. And so I kept, even at high speed, I was still counting dits and das, no matter how high I turned it up. So I went away from it for a while and came back, and started doing good again. And then again I hit a plateau, and I just couldn't seem to get past it. And you know, the desire to get on the air and make contacts with it was really high, but it was so frustrating because I just couldn't decode. There was nothing that I could do to decode. Now, I wasn't doing POTA back then, and that's what's made it kind of nice now, is that I can do hunt POTA stations, and it gives me encouragement because I'm able to decode those. There's simple exchanges, and I know there's some contests and stuff like that too that's good for that, but POTA's really what got me excited about doing CW again. Now when I'm doing my decoding practice, I am getting better at missing a character or two and then picking back up, getting the last few characters and being able to decipher the words even though I missed a character or two. And I was told that that's really good, and that's really encouraging. So I'm gonna keep working on it. But if you want to tell me your struggles down in the comments with CW, I'd appreciate it. We can commiserate together. But I am enjoying it now, and I am getting excited about it. And I do regularly hunt for POTA stations that are activating via CW, via the spotter. So, and been making a few a day actually. So I'm back to the old model airplane field and almost back to the car. So So if you haven't liked and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Give me a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. If there's anything aspect of activating a POTA, or if you want to see more of the scenery, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Tango Oscar Mike 73. Take care.
Tango Oscar Mike